Guys, y'all ready?
Ready.
Coming in a little bit hot. We're gonna go to Mesquite, Texas today, home of Mesquite Rodeo, and what better to rescue than a Bronco? An early one. So let me get in and get some coffee and we'll get out of here. So the history on this one is it's basically been in the same family since new. Grandfather, down to grandson, to one of the granddaughters, and the last couple times it passed down, it's just kind of sat.
Yeah.
But to find a Dallas Bronco,
oh yeah.
I mean, we've rescued a lot of them, but it seems like we're running all over the country to find them, and I'm hoping it didn't have any rust in it.
It looks really good.
And it's a U15, so it's full hardtop, full doors.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're rescuing a solid one, which is relatively unusual. And I'll tell you what else is cool this week, which hopefully these will bleed together, is we've got another one located in Buffalo, Texas. So we could rescue two Texas Broncos. Would be very unusual. So we're heading to Mesquite, Texas. So what more apropos than rescuing a Bronco? Mesquite is home of the rodeo, probably the most famous rodeo in Texas. So
yeah.
I would imagine we'll go by to see the arena with the Bronco on the back and get some good food. So grab your cup of Joe and let's go. It's Dennis. Hey Billy, how are you? Yes, today is Tuesday. Let me look at my notes. Wow, you're right. I'm supposed to be there on Wednesday. Well, sir, if you're not ready for us, oh, you're not even available today? All right, we'll turn around. We'll see you tomorrow. I apologize for that. Have a great day. All right, bye. Well, guys, that was a little fail. I had it set up and it's in my notes. So we're supposed to be there on Wednesday and it's Tuesday. So we're going to turn around and go see this guy tomorrow. It's morning 2 on the Bronco because I flapped yesterday. As you all saw, we were on our way and I got my calendar and my signals crossed. Which that is not my strong point, keeping a calendar, that's for sure. So here we go for a second time. See a Bronco. Maybe it's in here. Oh, look at that. Wow. Looks like it's been sitting there for a while. Another hidden gem's been sitting here for a long time that you never see with a gate shot. We'll find the owner. Good morning.
You already pulled around back?
Yes, sir. We actually found it.
Yeah.
We hit the VFW, thought we were in the wrong spot. Dennis Collins.
Hey, what's going on?
Alex Bowling. Zach.
Billy Cole, how you doing, guys?
Good.
So, I pulled it out.
Okay.
Got it kind of ready for you because it was in the back over there, so.
How long has it been sitting?
Well, let's go check it, take a look.
Looks like a long time.
A long time. It did run. It does run. They drove it down to the house that it was staying at. And I moved over here because obviously the house turned into a rent house, so we had to get out of the driveway.
Okay, gotcha.
And so it's probably been sitting since then.
Yeah, so 20 years. Pretty cool.
Yeah,
I ran the little history that I could because of the license plate. It shows it was a Dallas truck. Mm-hmm. It's been here forever. So you know the family history on it?
Yeah, I'm married into the family probably, I think we got married 14. So Grandpa had passed away. Okay, so it went to her son. Her son had passed away 5 years ago. And so now that they were going to fix it up for one of the grandkids.
Gotcha.
The money's a little tight right now, you know what I'm saying?
Well, these are expensive to restore.
Very expensive. That's what I explained to her, you know what I mean? And I'm more into cars to restore, so I was like, I'm not, we can restore it, I'll pay for the money to do it and everything, but it's going to be a lot.
It's a lot.
So they were kind of, just money got real tight right now with them, so
I understand.
I said I'd make a phone call. It was a canary yellow.
Okay.
It had been yellow. If you look here,
yeah, we're
in the 90s, one of the girls' boyfriend had owned a paint body shop. And so, but there's very minimum rust on it,
Actually looks like signal yellow.
Is that what color it is?
Yeah, which is a bright color. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Build tags here.
Yeah, Grandpa didn't like it, so he wanted red.
He wanted red, all right.
And so...
dual tank, 74.
Yeah, dual tanks. I mean, it's been sitting at my warehouse now for about 4 years now. Sitting up here. Yeah. I'm assuming they changed the...
So it is a U15, Alex. So it's a station wagon, or wagon Bronco, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
G code, pop the hood, which should be a 302 two barrel. Looks like it was a column shift converted to 4 shift.
302.
Okay, yeah, it should be a 302 two barrel. It's a G code. Then the L code means it was built at the Michigan truck plant, which is correct. Do you know the VIN was on the glove box door? It's one of the weirdest trucks ever. If you don't know where to look for it, you'll never find it.
Yeah, I didn't even have no clue on
If you lose a glove box door off of one of these, you don't have a VIN.
Unless you can find the title like we can't.
Correct. Typical rusty spots, or is that one good over there, Alex?
It is.
I believe this is a local truck.
It is. It came from
Well, I mean, I'm not saying I'm doubting you.
Oh, you're talking about from the...
But to find a local Dallas Bronco is pretty unusual for us. We chase them all.
I tell you what, there's some more stuff there too.
Well, I'd be interested.
I know you like more of this stuff in Jeeps.
I like classic
Porsches.
cars too.
You like Porsches. You love Porsches. And
Yep.
so we could talk about that later on. There's a few more options that they had kind of a similar little collection of vehicles, and they've been sitting, one of them's been sitting since 65, sitting in a garage.
So how about I just pay you what we talked about on the phone, don't grind you a penny on this, and you try to get me some of those other cars.
That's fine.
All right, cool.
I mean, that's fine with me, because the grandmother is 93. She's doing real good, lives by herself. We can't do anything until something goes on with that, which could be as good a shape this little girl's in. It may be years. But there's some more vehicles that you might be interested in later on when we get to that point.
Okay. Well, we normally look at one harder than this, but the normal spots we look at, see any issues?
No.
Haven't been wrecked.
Weird options. No power steering, no power brake, but it has AC.
That is kind of odd. And it was probably factory AC. It's got the shroud. Pretty cool. All right, I'll buy my cash and clipboard and come back and pay you. And I'll start trying to load it. Appreciate you selling this one local family-only truck.
No problem, man.
Really
Anytime,
cool.
Yeah.
And keep me in mind on the stuff that you said that's still in the barn.
Yes, sir.
And last question of the day.
Yeah.
No pressure. Best local restaurant. Food that you like.
I'd say Mesquite Diner.
Okay.
Right down there, Beltline and 80.
Well, we're at Mesquite. Well, we're going to go eat there. You're welcome to join us if you want to. If not, have a killer day.
All right, you too, guys.
All right. So, one family-owned Bronco, local truck that is really close to rust-free. All the normal spots have no rust. I just looked underneath the rockers. They are really nice. I don't know the color codes. I don't have them all memorized for Broncos, but this color right here looks like signal yellow, which is almost like school bus yellow or Wheatland yellow for a Chevrolet truck. I think that's a pretty rare color and it is desirable. You can also see it up here in the wheelhouses. Floors look great. The hinges aren't sagging on the door. You know how when you shut the doors, Alex, and you got that Porsche ping?
Yep.
This is the Ford Bing. Hear that echo?
Yeah.
It's pretty solid. Got a little bit of rust in this rocker here. The rest of it's nice, so it's one small area. It's a good Bronco. Again, I'm so excited. One family-owned local truck, that's tough to find. Now off to Mesquite Diner. So we're both curious as to what the DSO is. 52 is Dallas for that, which is actually different from a Mustang.
Yeah.
Mustang 61. And the color code is G. Engine code's G also. So we're gonna sit down and eat and look those two codes up.
Smells good. Which is better, tater tots or french fries?
Tater tots.
I'll get tater tots.
Okay.
I'm gonna try the meatloaf. Is that a good choice?
Good choice.
Can I have the gravy on the
It's got
side?
the brown gravy and mushrooms. Is that okay?
Can I have the gravy on the side?
Gravy on the side. And do you want which side would you like?
I like mashed potatoes with cream gravy if you have it.
Gravy and what else?
Salad, blue cheese. And a dinner roll.
It's gonna be Texas toast.
That will do it just fine since we're in Texas.
Okay.
For those of you out there who just cannot wait what the codes are, like we can't, we looked them up.
Yep.
Color code G is what?
Chrome yellow.
I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Me neither.
Chrome yellow, very cool. DSO code 55, which confused both of us, is actually St. Louis.
Yeah, which I thought it would have been in Texas.
So I don't know how we'll unravel that mystery because the history of that truck shows it's been here since '74. Maybe it's a dealer trade. Maybe they had a family member up there special order, but we'll try to figure that out later. So I got my beautiful home cooking salad. This is a Texas thing, it's great. It's really good. Homemade blue cheese dressing and it tastes it. Looking good.
Thank you.
And I'll be right back with your toast. Do y'all need anything else?
Is that burrito big enough, Zach? This is really good. Can you take that? Thank you, ma'am. Alrighty then. Looks fantastic. I do like mushrooms, but I'm not sure if I want them on my meatloaf today. It's a little bit early. Cream gravy, mashed potatoes, and meatloaf. So my dad made it 82 years and he only ate meat and potatoes. It's outstanding. And remember, the locals know where to go. That's why we always ask them. This was Billy's favorite place to eat, so trusted him, and it is very good. Try a tater tot there, Junior.
Of course I did.
Is it good?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that one. Nice and crunchy. What you got there, Zach?
Burrito.
What's in it?
I don't know. I forgot what I ordered.
Big enough. Alrighty then.
It's like sausage, egg, cheese. I don't know what else.
You're eating that whole thing.
It is good.
Looks good. How was the burger, Alex?
That was really good.
You ate it all.
I'm full now.
I had stuff too. I wasn't actually starving like I normally am. We got here. I ate all my meatloaf. Potatoes are fantastic. I am watching my diet now for those of you out there who are worried about it. I only ate half a piece of my Texas toast. Well, it was another great local diner find.
Yeah, it was.
Remember, the locals know where to go.
It's true.
So, what are we doing now?
On to the rodeo.
To the rodeo?
Yep.
You're gonna take the Bronco back to the rodeo?
Of course.
All right, let's go. So we are at the Mesquite Rodeo, the world famous rodeo. It's the biggest draw in Mesquite, Texas. It's been here forever. This is where the Cowboys go, and the Broncos too. So I was so excited about this one family-owned Bronco find that I tried to leave a day early.
Yeah, you did.
So we went and got it today, which is a day later. 1974 Bronco. Like I said, one family-owned. It's a little bit confusing as I ran all the history through Texas registration. It does show to have been in Dallas and Mesquite, basically its whole life. But Alex and I checked the DSO code. Dallas would have been a 52, it's a 55, so it was built and delivered in St. Louis new. Don't know the backstory of that, but color code G chrome yellow, which I have never seen before. We haven't owned one that color, have we? Not that I'm aware of. Engine code G 302 two barrel. And a U15 code, which basically means full doors and a full hardtop.
Yep.
But we are excited, at least I am. How about you, Alex?
Oh yeah.
Because it's not rusty. We only found one rust spot on it so far. I'm sure whoever builds it, whether it's us or somebody else, it's gonna be a great platform for a start. So, and then we got to go to the Mesquite Diner. Great home cooking. I had meatloaf, Alec had a hickory burger, and Zach had a massive burrito. Then on to the Mesquite Rodeo, and we checked out a really cool water tower. So there you have it. Please like, tag, share, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we'll see you next time.